Welcome back to the channel Stoic Quartz. If you're looking to unlock the secret to mastering your energy and achieving more with less stress, you're in the right place. In today's video, we're diving deep into how Stoicism, an ancient philosophy that's been used by the greatest minds in history, can help you harness your energy in ways that actually work. Whether you're feeling overwhelmed by life's distractions or just looking for a way to boost your focus and motivation, Stoicism has practical tools that can transform your approach. So if you're ready to take control of your energy and live a more purposeful, focused life, hit that like button, subscribe if you haven't already, and let's get started. Number 1. Focus on what you can control. In life, there's an inherent challenge that comes with managing the vast range of experiences, responsibilities, and emotions we encounter on a daily basis. We often try to control everything around us, from other people's actions to events that unfold beyond our influence. But the truth is, trying to control what's outside of our reach only leads to frustration, anxiety, and a sense of helplessness. The key to leading a fulfilling life is learning to focus on what we can control, which can bring a sense of peace, clarity, and purpose. At the heart of this idea is understanding the difference between things that are within our control and those that aren't. External events, the actions of others, or the circumstances we're born into are all beyond our influence. While we can prepare, plan, or react to these things, we don't have direct control over them. On the other hand, we do have control over how we respond to these circumstances, how we manage our time, how we approach challenges, and the attitudes we adopt in various situations. This distinction helps shift our focus away from the chaotic and uncontrollable parts of life, and instead, guides our energy toward things that we can actually influence. The first and most empowering thing we can control is our mindset. The way we view the world and approach problems plays a massive role in shaping our experiences. A growth mindset, for instance, allows us to see failures not as setbacks, but as learning opportunities. By embracing challenges and accepting that mistakes are a natural part of the process, we become more resilient and better equipped to handle whatever comes our way. A positive mindset also helps us stay grounded in difficult times, as it reminds us that how we choose to react is more important than the situation itself. This sense of control over our mindset can drastically alter the way we experience life. Another area where we have significant control is in managing our time. Time is one of the most valuable resources we have, and while we can't stop it from passing, we can certainly decide how we spend it. Choosing to prioritize tasks that align with our goals and values can help us feel more in control of our lives. This could mean setting boundaries to protect your personal time, creating a schedule that reflects your priorities, or practicing discipline by sticking to those plans. When we feel in charge of our time, we reduce the stress that often comes with feeling overwhelmed or pulled in too many directions. Time management is not just about scheduling tasks. It's about making conscious decisions about where to focus our energy. In addition to our mindset and time, we can control our actions and habits. Daily habits, whether big or small, accumulate over time and can have a profound impact on our lives. If we want to improve our health, for example, we have the power to make choices each day that support that goal, such as eating nutritious foods, exercising regularly, or getting enough sleep. Similarly, if we want to grow in our career or personal relationships, we can take consistent, deliberate steps toward improvement, whether it's by learning new skills, practicing empathy, or engaging in open communication. By focusing on actions we can take today, rather than worrying about outcomes that are out of our hands, we foster a sense of control and progress. It's the daily commitments that help us move forward, one step at a time. Another important element of control lies in setting boundaries. Boundaries are essential in protecting our emotional and mental well-being. We often feel overwhelmed because we take on too much or let others' expectations dictate how we should act. However, we have the power to set limits on how much we give to others, whether that's in terms of time, energy, or resources. Setting boundaries also means saying no when we need to, which can be difficult but necessary for maintaining balance in our lives. By learning to assert ourselves and protect our space, we gain greater control over our lives and reduce feelings of resentment or burnout. It's also crucial to recognize that we have control over how we perceive challenges. Life will always throw obstacles our way. That's simply part of being human. But how we view those obstacles can make all the difference. Instead of seeing a challenge as an insurmountable problem, we can view it as an opportunity for growth. This shift in perspective doesn't mean ignoring difficulties or pretending they don't exist. Rather, it means adopting a mindset that sees difficulties as part of the journey toward something greater. By focusing on the lessons that can be learned from adversity, we not only feel more in control, but also more empowered to take action. Ultimately, focusing on what we can control doesn't mean ignoring the bigger picture or pretending that everything will go as planned. It's about taking responsibility for the parts of life that we can influence and letting go of the things that are beyond our reach. By doing so, we create space for more peace, focus, and productivity. We free ourselves from the grip of anxiety and frustration that often comes with trying to control the uncontrollable. Instead of feeling helpless in the face of challenges, we start to feel empowered, knowing that no matter what happens, we have the power to decide how we respond and move forward. This simple shift in focus can transform not just how we approach life, but how we experience it. Number 2, practice self-discipline. Self-discipline is the cornerstone of personal growth and success. It is the ability to control one's emotions, behavior, and actions in the face of temptations and impulses, fostering long-term goals over immediate gratification. Practicing self-discipline may seem challenging at first, but it is an essential skill that can be cultivated through patience, persistence, and deliberate effort. In this script, we will explore the importance of self-discipline, how to develop it, and how it can transform our lives for the better. At its core, self-discipline is the power to say no to short-term pleasures in favor of long-term benefits. It is easy to be swayed by distractions, whether they come in the form of procrastination, unhealthy habits, or fleeting desires. However, successful individuals understand that self-control is crucial for achieving their goals. Self-discipline is not about denying oneself pleasure, but about being strategic in how and when we allow ourselves to indulge in distractions. This mental strength helps people stay focused on tasks that matter, whether it's pursuing a career, maintaining a healthy lifestyle, or building meaningful relationships. One of the first steps in developing self-discipline is understanding your goals. Without a clear sense of purpose, it's easy to fall victim to procrastination or distractions. Having a vision for your life provides a roadmap that keeps you grounded and motivated when the road gets tough. Break your goals down into manageable steps. Rather than setting vague resolutions, create actionable, specific plans. For example, if your goal is to improve physical health, outline a detailed plan with specific exercises, a diet regimen, and a timeline. This allows you to make consistent progress and remain focused even when temptations arise. By constantly reminding yourself of the bigger picture, you strengthen your resolve to stay disciplined. Another key element in practicing self-discipline is creating a routine. Humans are creatures of habit, and routines can serve as a foundation for self-control. A well-structured daily schedule not only helps you stay on track, but also trains your mind to expect certain activities at specific times. This eliminates the need for constant decision-making and reduces the chances of getting sidetracked. Start by establishing small, positive habits that you can incorporate into your day. Whether it's waking up early, exercising, or reading a few pages of a book every morning, these small actions build momentum over time. When these habits become ingrained, they require less effort and become a natural part of your life. Overcoming distractions is another vital aspect of self-discipline. The modern world is filled with distractions that can derail even the most focused individuals. Social media, entertainment, and digital notifications often pull our attention away from important tasks. To combat this, set boundaries around your time and attention. Turn off notifications during work or study periods, designate specific times for social media or entertainment, and create a distraction-free environment for deep work. The key is to train yourself to stay present in the moment and avoid the temptation to multitask. Research shows that multitasking can reduce productivity, so focusing on one task at a time is essential for maintaining self-discipline. Accountability is another powerful tool in the practice of self-discipline. Having someone to hold you accountable provides external motivation and helps you stay committed to your goals. This could be a mentor, friend, or even a professional coach. Regular check-ins with an accountability partner can help you track progress, overcome obstacles, and stay motivated when things get tough. When others are involved in your journey, it becomes harder to give up on your goals. In addition, sharing your goals with others can create a sense of responsibility, which reinforces your commitment. Furthermore, developing self-compassion is critical when practicing self-discipline. It's easy to be hard on yourself when you slip up or fail to meet a goal, but self-discipline is not about perfection. It's about progress. Treat yourself with kindness and recognize that setbacks are part of the learning process. When you fall short, rather than becoming discouraged, analyze what went wrong and make adjustments. This mindset shift allows you to bounce back quickly and continue on your path without being weighed down by guilt or frustration. Remember, self-discipline is a skill that is honed over time, and no one is perfect. The benefits of practicing self-discipline extend far beyond achieving specific goals. Individuals who consistently practice self-discipline experience increased mental clarity, emotional stability, and resilience. They are better equipped to handle stress and adversity because they have developed the ability to maintain control over their actions and responses. In addition, self-discipline leads to greater self-esteem and a sense of accomplishment. As you build self-discipline, you begin to trust yourself more, knowing that you have the inner strength to stay committed to your values and goals. In the long run, self-discipline creates a snowball effect. The more you practice it, the more it becomes ingrained in your daily life. Your focus sharpens, your willpower strengthens, and your confidence grows. Over time, the small, disciplined choices you make accumulate, leading to significant personal growth and success. The key is to start small, be patient with yourself, and stay consistent. Even the smallest act of discipline, like resisting the urge to check your phone during work, contributes to a more focused and fulfilling life. In conclusion, practicing self-discipline is essential for achieving lasting success and fulfillment. It requires a clear understanding of your goals, the development of a structured routine, the ability to overcome distractions, and the support of others. By practicing self-discipline consistently, you develop the strength to stay focused on your long-term vision, even in the face of temptation. The journey may be challenging, but the rewards of self-discipline are immeasurable, and with time, you will find yourself achieving more than you ever thought possible. Number 3. Embrace challenges. Challenges are an inevitable part of life. From personal setbacks to professional obstacles, we all face moments that test our resilience, patience, and determination. However, it is in these moments of difficulty that we have the greatest potential for growth. Embracing challenges is not about seeking out hardship for its own sake, but rather about recognizing the inherent value in overcoming adversity. By changing our perspective on challenges, we unlock a powerful opportunity to improve ourselves, learn new skills, and build character. At first glance, challenges often seem daunting. The fear of failure, the discomfort of uncertainty, and the pressure to perform can make it tempting to avoid or delay taking action. However, these very feelings of discomfort are often the signals that we are on the verge of growth. When we challenge ourselves to push past our limits, we develop resilience. Resilience is the ability to bounce back from adversity, and it is a skill that is cultivated over time, especially when we step into challenging situations. The more we face adversity head-on, the stronger we become in managing future difficulties. One of the most important aspects of embracing challenges is developing a growth mindset. Psychologist Carol Dweck's concept of a growth mindset suggests that people who believe their abilities and intelligence can be developed through hard work, perseverance, and learning are more likely to embrace challenges than those with a fixed mindset, who believe their talents are innate and unchangeable. Individuals with a growth mindset see challenges as opportunities to expand their capabilities, rather than obstacles that might expose their weaknesses. By adopting this mindset, we can shift our perception of challenges from something to be feared to something to be welcomed. Every challenge we face is an opportunity to learn. For example, in the workplace, the complex project that initially seems overwhelming is often the one that pushes us to develop new skills, deepen our knowledge, and collaborate with others in innovative ways. A difficult personal situation may force us to reflect on our values, understand our emotions better, and develop greater empathy for others. By embracing these challenges, we can become better problem solvers and more adaptable individuals. Each obstacle is a stepping stone that, once overcome, leaves us more prepared for the next one. Furthermore, challenges teach us perseverance. The journey to overcoming an obstacle is rarely smooth or linear. It often requires us to persist through moments of doubt, frustration, and setbacks. However, this perseverance is what eventually leads to success. The path to achieving any meaningful goal is rarely without difficulty, but it is through sustained effort that we ultimately succeed. When we persist through difficult times, we develop a sense of accomplishment that strengthens our confidence and belief in our abilities. In addition to personal growth, embracing challenges can also foster creativity and innovation. When faced with a problem, we are often pushed to think outside the box to find new and unconventional solutions. Challenges force us to break free from routine thinking and explore alternative ways of doing things. This creative thinking is vital in all areas of life, from the workplace to personal relationships. Innovation often emerges when people confront obstacles and refuse to accept the status quo. By embracing challenges, we allow ourselves the space to think creatively and find solutions that we may not have considered otherwise. Moreover, challenges build character. How we respond to difficult situations reveals much about our integrity, values, and determination. It is during times of hardship that our true character is tested. Do we choose to give up, or do we keep going? Do we remain honest, even when it is hard, or do we compromise our values? By confronting challenges, we have the chance to define who we are and what we stand for. Our actions during tough times shape our personal and professional reputations and contribute to our long-term success. The process of overcoming challenges also connects us to others. It is often in the face of adversity that we reach out for help or support, whether it is from friends, family, or colleagues. Through shared experiences of struggle and perseverance, we develop stronger bonds with those around us. Our ability to connect with others in times of difficulty creates a sense of community and solidarity. The act of supporting one another during challenges strengthens our relationships and reminds us that we are not alone in our struggles. Finally, embracing challenges leads to a deeper appreciation for success. Without challenges, there is no growth, and without growth, there is no true success. When we accomplish something after overcoming significant obstacles, the sense of achievement is far greater than if we had taken the easy path. Success feels more rewarding when it is earned through hard work, persistence, and determination. It is the challenges we face along the way that make our victories meaningful and satisfying. In conclusion, challenges are not to be feared or avoided, but embraced. They are the catalysts for personal growth, learning, creativity, perseverance, and character building. By shifting our mindset and viewing challenges as opportunities, we become more resilient, adaptable, and confident in our ability to navigate life's obstacles. Each challenge we face is a stepping stone toward becoming the best version of ourselves. So the next time you find yourself confronted by difficulty, remember that embracing the challenge is the key to unlocking your full potential. Number 4, reflect on the day, evening, reflection. As the evening sets in and the world begins to slow, there's a certain magic in taking a moment to pause, reflect, and appreciate the events that unfolded throughout the day. This period of reflection offers us a chance to not only evaluate our actions, but also to find gratitude, clarity, and growth in the experiences we encountered. It's easy to become consumed by the rush of daily tasks and distractions, but the quiet moments of the evening provide a sanctuary where we can turn inward, assess our emotional landscape, and prepare ourselves for the night ahead. One of the first steps in evening reflection is to look back at the activities that made up the day. What were the highlights? What were the challenges? Taking note of both the successes and the obstacles is essential, as each serves a purpose in our personal growth. Maybe there was a moment of triumph, a task accomplished, a goal achieved, or a conversation that deepened a relationship. These victories, whether big or small, are the threads that weave a tapestry of progress in our lives. By acknowledging them, we give ourselves credit for the hard work and dedication we put in. Conversely, the challenges we faced also hold valuable lessons. Perhaps there was a setback, a difficult conversation, or an unexpected roadblock that we had to navigate. Instead of brushing these moments aside, reflecting on them can offer insight into areas for improvement, resilience, and adaptability. As we look back on the day, it's important to engage in self-compassion. Life is often unpredictable, and we cannot always control the events that occur, nor can we predict the emotions that arise. Sometimes, we may have fallen short of our expectations, or we may have reacted in ways we regret. Evening reflection offers an opportunity to forgive ourselves for these perceived shortcomings, understanding that each experience contributes to the person we are becoming. It's in this space of self-acceptance that true growth occurs. However, the evening reflection isn't just about assessing the day in a critical light. It's also about cultivating a sense of gratitude. Gratitude is a powerful practice that has been shown to improve emotional well-being and overall happiness. As we take stock of the day, it's helpful to identify moments or people that brought us joy, comfort, or support. Maybe it was a quiet cup of coffee in the morning, a brief conversation with a friend, or a moment of laughter shared with a colleague. These seemingly small moments often carry the most significance when we pause to appreciate them. Gratitude shifts our focus away from what we lack and redirects our attention to what we have, fostering a sense of contentment and peace. Moreover, the evening reflection is an opportunity to check in with our emotions. How are we truly feeling at the end of the day? Are there lingering feelings of stress or anxiety that need to be acknowledged and addressed? Or perhaps there is a sense of fulfillment and accomplishment that we can savor. By tuning into our emotional state, we become more aware of the mental and emotional patterns that influence our behaviors and decisions. If there's emotional residue that needs to be processed, taking time to reflect on it can be the first step toward emotional healing. Sometimes, simply giving ourselves permission to feel and to release any pent-up emotions can be incredibly freeing. Another important aspect of evening reflection is looking ahead. While we may be winding down for the day, there is a sense of anticipation for the future. What are our intentions for tomorrow? How can we take the lessons learned today and apply them to the challenges that lie ahead? Evening reflection allows us to set the tone for the next day, whether that means planning our schedule, setting new goals, or deciding on a mindset we want to embrace. By doing this, we enter into a state of mindfulness, where we're not only reflecting on the past, but also shaping our future with intention and awareness. It's also important to note that evening reflection doesn't have to be a solitary activity. Sharing the day's reflections with a trusted friend, family member, or partner can deepen the experience and create a sense of connection. Sometimes, simply speaking aloud about the events of the day can provide clarity, release tension, and strengthen relationships. Whether through a casual conversation or a more formal sharing of thoughts and feelings, the act of verbalizing our reflections can be a powerful tool for processing emotions and fostering mutual understanding. In conclusion, evening reflection is more than just a ritual of looking back. It's an opportunity to cultivate a deeper understanding of ourselves and our lives. By reviewing the day, we acknowledge both the good and the difficult, and in doing so, we create space for personal growth, gratitude, and emotional well-being. This practice, done regularly, can help us live with greater mindfulness and intention, allowing us to move through life with a sense of peace, resilience, and clarity. So, as the day winds down and the quiet of evening settles in, take a moment to reflect, to appreciate, and to embrace the journey you're on. Number 5. Prioritize your time and effort. In today's fast-paced world, it's easy to feel overwhelmed by the sheer volume of tasks we face each day. With endless commitments, work, family, social obligations, and personal goals, it can seem like there is never enough time to do everything. However, the key to navigating this whirlwind lies in one simple yet powerful principle: prioritizing your time and effort. The ability to make intentional choices about where you focus your energy can significantly enhance both your productivity and well-being. At its core, prioritization is about making decisions. It's about recognizing that not all tasks hold equal weight, and that spreading yourself too thin only leads to burnout. By determining what matters most and aligning your efforts with these priorities, you create a clear path forward that allows for more meaningful accomplishments. The first step is identifying your priorities. This requires reflection and clarity about your long-term goals, values, and aspirations. Start by examining your commitments and responsibilities. Which tasks align with your personal or professional goals? Which ones are time wasters, offering little benefit in return for the time invested? This process isn't always easy, especially when you feel obligated to fulfill every request or duty. But the truth is that you can't do everything, and doing everything doesn't necessarily equate to success. Learning to say no is one of the most crucial skills in mastering time management. A powerful tool in prioritization is the Eisenhower matrix, a quadrant method that divides tasks into 4 categories: important and urgent, important but not urgent, urgent but not important, and neither urgent nor important. Tasks that fall into the important and urgent category should be handled immediately, as they are both time-sensitive and essential to your progress. Meanwhile, important but not urgent tasks should be scheduled and given dedicated time blocks to ensure that they don't slip through the cracks. Urgent but not important tasks, on the other hand, are often distractions or requests from others that, while pressing, don't significantly impact your goals. These should be delegated or minimized. Finally, neither urgent nor important tasks are usually time wasters. Things like mindlessly scrolling through social media or getting caught up in unnecessary meetings. These should be eliminated or drastically reduced to free up time for more meaningful endeavors. Once you've sorted your tasks, the next challenge is deciding where to focus your effort. Effort and energy are finite resources. You may find yourself with more things on your to-do list than hours in the day, but there's a way to approach this with a clear strategy. It's important to remember that effort isn't just about working hard, it's about working smart. Applying your effort to the tasks that offer the highest return on investment will allow you to accomplish more in less time. For example, if you're working on a long-term project, it's better to focus on the critical milestones that will push you closer to completion rather than getting caught up in small, peripheral tasks. Similarly, if you're striving for personal development, dedicate your energy to the habits and practices that truly contribute to growth, like reading, exercising, or learning new skills, rather than filling your time with activities that don't move you forward. An essential part of prioritizing is recognizing that not all tasks require the same level of effort or attention. Some tasks may only require a small amount of your focus, while others may demand your full concentration. One way to make this distinction is by categorizing your work based on its complexity and time commitment. Break down larger tasks into manageable chunks and assign a realistic amount of time to each one. This way, you'll avoid overwhelming yourself, and you'll have a clearer picture of what needs to be accomplished. Another important concept is the idea of batching. By grouping similar tasks together, you minimize the need for constant transitions between different types of work, which can be mentally taxing and inefficient. For instance, instead of checking emails throughout the day, designate specific times for responding to messages. This allows you to focus your attention on one type of task at a time, increasing your efficiency and reducing the mental clutter of switching between unrelated activities. While prioritizing your time and effort can help you accomplish more, it also has a profound impact on your mental health and overall well-being. Constantly juggling tasks, feeling pressured to do everything, and trying to please everyone can lead to anxiety, stress, and burnout. When you prioritize wisely, you give yourself permission to focus on what truly matters. This not only allows you to be more productive but also gives you the space to recharge and maintain a sense of balance in your life. The key to long-term success is understanding that prioritization isn't a one-time task, but a continual process of reassessment. Life changes and so do your goals and circumstances. Therefore, it's essential to revisit your priorities regularly to ensure that your time and effort are aligned with your current needs and aspirations. Regular reflection helps you identify what's working, what isn't, and what adjustments need to be made. In conclusion, prioritizing your time and effort is a powerful strategy for achieving more while reducing stress. By learning to focus on what truly matters, eliminating distractions, and applying your energy to tasks that align with your values and goals, you can create a more fulfilling and productive life. It's a skill that takes practice, but with time, you'll find that the more intentional you are with your choices, the more effectively you'll manage your time and the greater sense of accomplishment you'll feel at the end of each day. Prioritize your time and effort, and watch how much you can achieve. Number 6. Control your emotions. Emotions are an integral part of being human. They can enrich our lives, guide our decisions, and foster deep connections with others. However, when emotions are not managed effectively, they can lead to impulsive decisions, strained relationships, and even hinder personal growth. The ability to control your emotions is not about suppressing them or denying their existence. It is about understanding, managing, and responding to them in a way that serves your well-being and the people around you. The first step in controlling your emotions is developing emotional awareness. Often, people react to situations without fully understanding the emotions driving them. A sudden outburst of anger, an unexpected wave of sadness, or overwhelming anxiety may feel uncontrollable. But by pausing and reflecting on these emotions, you can begin to understand their root causes. Are they a response to external events, or are they stemming from past experiences, unmet needs, or internal fears? Emotional awareness is the key to self-understanding, allowing you to identify triggers and patterns in your emotional responses. Once you are aware of your emotions, the next step is to practice emotional regulation. This involves finding healthy ways to cope with your emotions without letting them take over. One of the most effective techniques is mindfulness. By staying present in the moment, you can observe your emotions without judgment, allowing them to pass naturally rather than getting swept away by them. Deep breathing exercises, meditation, and even taking a short walk can help to calm your nervous system and give you the space to think more clearly. Instead of reacting impulsively, emotional regulation allows you to respond thoughtfully to the situation at hand. Another crucial aspect of controlling your emotions is recognizing the impact that your emotions can have on your behavior and relationships. Emotional outbursts can damage relationships, whether with family, friends, colleagues, or even strangers. Anger, frustration, or anxiety can cloud judgment and lead to rash decisions or hurtful words. By learning to control your emotions, you can avoid the negative consequences that come with unchecked reactions. For instance, if you feel anger building in a heated discussion, taking a step back, breathing deeply, and gathering your thoughts before responding can prevent escalation. This approach fosters healthier communication, allowing you to express yourself assertively without aggression or hostility. Managing your emotions also contributes to better decision-making. Emotions can be powerful motivators, but they can also cloud our judgment. A decision made in the heat of the moment might seem right in the short term but could have long-term consequences that we later regret. For example, buying something impulsively when you're feeling down may provide temporary relief, but it could lead to financial strain or guilt later on. By learning to control your emotions, you create space for rational thought, making decisions that align with your long-term goals and values. Control over emotions can also enhance your resilience. Life is full of challenges, and how you respond to adversity can significantly impact your mental and emotional health. People who are able to control their emotions tend to handle stress and setbacks more effectively. They are less likely to become overwhelmed by negative emotions and more capable of maintaining a positive outlook, even in difficult situations. This emotional resilience is essential for personal growth and success, as it enables you to bounce back from failures, learn from mistakes, and keep moving forward despite challenges. One of the most powerful aspects of emotional control is its ability to foster empathy and improve relationships with others. When we are in control of our emotions, we are better able to empathize with others, listen without judgment, and respond in a way that builds trust and understanding. When we let our emotions dictate our interactions, we may be quick to judge, dismiss, or react defensively. By taking the time to regulate our emotions, we create the space to be more present for others, to understand their perspectives, and to respond with compassion and respect. However, controlling emotions does not mean repressing them. Repression can be just as harmful as uncontrolled emotional expression. Bottling up emotions without addressing them can lead to stress, anxiety, and even physical health problems. It is essential to find healthy outlets for your emotions. Journaling, talking to a trusted friend, or seeking professional support through therapy can provide constructive ways to process and release emotions. By expressing your emotions in healthy ways, you not only protect your well-being, but also build emotional intelligence, allowing you to understand and regulate your feelings more effectively. Ultimately, controlling your emotions is about taking responsibility for how you feel and how you respond to the world around you. It's a continuous journey of self-awareness, self-regulation, and self-compassion. It involves recognizing that emotions are not inherently good or bad, but that how we handle them shapes our experiences and our relationships. The more we practice emotional control, the more we create a life that is rooted in emotional balance, where our feelings don't control us, but rather, we learn to navigate them with wisdom, grace, and strength. In conclusion, emotional control is a skill that can be developed with time and practice. By becoming more aware of our emotions, learning how to regulate them and expressing them in healthy ways, we can navigate life's challenges with greater ease and maintain stronger, more meaningful relationships. Emotional control allows us to make better decisions, be more resilient in the face of adversity, and create a deeper sense of peace and contentment in our lives. The journey toward mastering our emotions is one of personal growth, and the rewards are immeasurable, both for ourselves and those around us. Number 7. Practice gratitude and acceptance. In the hustle and bustle of everyday life, it is easy to lose sight of the simple yet powerful virtues of gratitude and acceptance. These two practices, when integrated into our lives, can transform our mental and emotional well-being, offering a sense of peace and resilience that withstands life's inevitable challenges. Gratitude, at its core, is the practice of recognizing and appreciating the good things in life, no matter how small they may seem. It is an acknowledgement of the blessings we often take for granted: our health, relationships, opportunities, and the beauty of the world around us. On the other hand, acceptance is the ability to embrace the present moment, letting go of our desire to control or change things that are beyond our influence. Together, gratitude and acceptance create a dynamic duo that empowers us to live more mindfully, with greater peace and fulfillment. Practicing gratitude can have a profound impact on our mental health. When we focus on what we have rather than what we lack, we begin to shift our mindset from one of scarcity to one of abundance. This shift is not just about recognizing material possessions or achievements, but also appreciating intangible aspects of life, such as kindness, love, and joy. Research has shown that regularly practicing gratitude can increase happiness, reduce stress, and even improve sleep. By keeping a gratitude journal, for example, we can train our minds to notice and savor the positive moments of each day, no matter how fleeting they might be. In doing so, we become more attuned to the beauty of life, cultivating a deep sense of contentment that transcends external circumstances. However, gratitude alone is not enough to bring lasting peace. Acceptance plays a vital role in helping us navigate the complexities of life. Acceptance is about recognizing that we cannot control everything that happens to us, but we can control how we respond. Life is unpredictable, and the sooner we come to terms with this fact, the more resilient we become. When we practice acceptance, we stop resisting what is, and instead we make room for peace to flourish. This doesn't mean that we passively accept things that cause harm or injustice. Instead, it means we accept the reality of a situation without allowing it to consume us with frustration, anger, or regret. In the face of adversity, acceptance allows us to find clarity and peace of mind, which ultimately enables us to move forward with strength and grace. One powerful way to practice acceptance is through mindfulness. Mindfulness is the art of being present in the moment, without judgment. It encourages us to observe our thoughts, emotions, and sensations without becoming attached to them or trying to change them. By cultivating mindfulness, we can develop the ability to accept our experiences as they are, without resistance or attachment. This doesn't mean we stop striving for personal growth or improvement, but it allows us to let go of the constant battle against things we cannot control. Mindfulness teaches us to embrace uncertainty, to live in the present, and to find peace within ourselves regardless of the external circumstances. Together, gratitude and acceptance help us build emotional resilience. Resilience is the ability to bounce back from setbacks, to adapt to change, and to persevere in the face of adversity. By practicing gratitude, we can cultivate a mindset that sees challenges as opportunities for growth, rather than insurmountable obstacles. When we are grateful, we are more likely to view life's difficulties through a lens of learning and transformation, rather than as roadblocks. At the same time, acceptance enables us to navigate these challenges with grace and patience. When we accept the reality of our situation, we free ourselves from the mental anguish that comes with resistance. Acceptance allows us to focus on what we can control, our thoughts, attitudes, and actions, rather than obsessing over what is beyond our control. Gratitude and acceptance also foster deeper connections with others. When we are grateful for the people in our lives, we are more likely to express our appreciation, strengthen our relationships, and create a positive environment. Similarly, acceptance of others, with all their imperfections and flaws, allows us to build empathy, understanding, and compassion. In relationships, we are often quick to judge or criticize, but when we practice acceptance, we let go of the need for perfection and embrace the reality of who people are. This acceptance creates space for genuine connection, free from the weight of unrealistic expectations or disappointments. To integrate gratitude and acceptance into our lives, it is important to remember that they are not one-time practices, but ongoing commitments. We must actively choose to cultivate these virtues, especially when life feels difficult or uncertain. It may take time to shift our mindset, but with patience and consistency, we can retrain our brains to focus on the positives and accept the present moment as it is. It is also essential to be kind to ourselves during this process. Self-compassion is a key aspect of both gratitude and acceptance. We must remember that we are all imperfect beings, navigating a world full of complexity and unpredictability. Embracing this truth can help us let go of unrealistic expectations and find peace in the present moment. In conclusion, practicing gratitude and acceptance is not just about feeling better in the moment. It is about cultivating a mindset that enhances our overall quality of life. By focusing on what we have rather than what we lack, and by accepting the things we cannot change, we create space for joy, peace, and emotional resilience. These practices empower us to face life's challenges with a sense of grace, adaptability, and strength. In a world that often feels chaotic and overwhelming, gratitude and acceptance offer us a path to peace, helping us to live more fully and authentically, no matter what life may bring. Mastering your energy is all about understanding what is in your control and what isn't. By applying the principles of Stoicism, you can shift your focus from external distractions to internal strength. harnessing your energy where it truly matters. Remember, it's not about avoiding challenges, but about approaching them with a calm, rational mindset. With practice, you can learn to conserve your energy, avoid burnout, and use it to live a more focused, purposeful life. Thanks for watching. And if you found this video helpful, don't forget to like, subscribe, and share for more insights on mastering yourself. Stay strong, stay stoic, and keep mastering your energy.